Hey guys, welcome to this Texas Garden episode today. So we're working on the garden right now, and some things are coming along really like pretty good. This is my biggest pot, the gigantic pot where I have these strawberries. Strawberries are coming. They're coming, guys. Strawberries are coming. I've been pollinating this thing by hand since I've seen a lot of flowers, and guys, it is working. It's actually working because I've been seeing a lot of flowers coming out, and just the baby strawberries just shrink and turn like brown. But since I've been pollinating it with my hand, I've seen a lot more of them, popping out, and I'm so glad for it. All you need is a Q-tip. You take a Q-tip, the thing that you use for your ears. Just touch the little center thing, on the flower. You go to the next flower, you touch it with it, just rub it in a little bit, and you go to the next one, and to the next one, and to the next one, and that's all it takes, guys. It's like you become a bee. Because apparently we don't have that many bees anymore, and that's a very sad phrase to tell, guys. That's very sad. So another thing that we have going on here is that we finally decided to have a pear tree, and we found this multi-crafted pear tree. It has three pears in one: the Kiefer, Orient, and Bartlett. So since you get a pear tree, you need one. You need two actually, for one to pollinate the other one. But when you get a multi-crafted one, well, that's supposedly when you do that, well, you don't need to get another tree, because it's three in one. When they are all get to flower, all those three different kinds get to flower, they are going to pollinate each other. So I mean, that's the concept of it. So let's see how that goes. We got in a bigger spot. It's at least like a 30 gallon pot, pretty much filled up the soil all the way up. It has mulch on top and all that. It has very well draining soil down there. I heard pear trees are not too picky when it comes to soil, so I'm very glad for that. Oh, this plumeria has been giving me a lot of cuttings all through the years. I got my cuttings already, so it's coming out. So there's something here, guys. Let me see if you can spot what's wrong with this little patch of garden right now. Oh, the hibiscus. I got some mulch on them. Got them from the garage. Got them out. They stay in the garage through the winter. Now they're out, and yeah, some foliage, some new foliage is coming out. As soon as I put the mulch, boom, it gave it a good boost to it. So a little blueberry. This is my wife's. She wants to have a blueberry bush right next to the window because she wants to see the cardinals to come and pick the little blueberries. Yeah, this is our offering to our offerings, the garden offering to the birds, to nature. Yeah, all those blueberries will go to the cardinals. And she wants to spot it from the window, from the bedroom. She wants to witness all the greatness. So, but let me see, guys, if you can let me know, guys, if you can spot what's wrong with it. And if you say that ugly thing back there, you are very right. This is our you can spot it. You can see what it is. This is our asparagus patch. We had it since we bought a house like 5 years ago. One of the first things that I did in the garden was to make this raised bed right there. This little raised bed with cinder blocks in the holes. We got little things. We got this curly parsley. We love it. With the artichoke plant that I'm very excited. Maybe this year we'll get to flower, hopefully. But on this raised bed, is where we got the asparagus patch. So, and there are some coming out right now. That's a big asparagus right there. That guy's huge. But for that we have to get rid of all the dead foliage, and I'm gonna get to that right now. So I encourage you guys that right now, if you see this video, I encourage you guys to get out there, get busy, and pollinate, plant your new trees, your new plants, flowerings, or fruit trees, whatever you have. Yes, I encourage you guys to go out there and do your thing in the garden. So let's get to plant some stuff. Let's take care of business. That gotta change right now. Okay guys, I'm midway through on cleaning up this rice bed right now. I'm just gonna show you something pretty quick. So all the brown stuff, all the dead stuff is gone. All these are new stems that I couldn't spot because there was so much dead foliage. So if not, I would have got me these babies for dinner, that's for sure. But what I wanted to show you is the new stems coming out. These are very tender right now. This guy, see my finger? I'm 5'9", so my finger is not too small. So you can see that's a really good asparagus right there. If you are into them, some people are not. I don't know why, because they're delicious. And look at that one. Look at that one right there. Look, those are like, I don't know, like 7-8 inches asparagus right there. And there's some little tiny ones coming through the soil right now, like this one right there. You see, this one's coming. This one's coming right there. There's some more. Just gotta spot them. There's some more. Let me see if I can find another one for you. I know. So, oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Right now it's early in the season right now for them to come out, but by mid-March is what I got my bed on. A lot of shoots coming through the soil. Boom, 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 boom. So I just wanted to show you that pretty quick. I think that's very cool to see the very tender baby asparagus shoots coming out. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with all that dead foliage right there. Oh, Melo, what are you doing, Melo? Look at my tiger right there. Oh, what? What? You talking smack? You talking smack back? Little brat. I'll get to you later. So another thing pretty quick, before I put any mulch on top of the patch, I just want to let you know that I'm going to sprinkle quite a really good quantity of cow manure on top, because asparagus, they need a lot of organic matter. That's very important, guys. You get your cow manure, you sprinkle it on top of the patch, and some mulch, some really this is called hardwood mulch. They love, the asparagus love that. So just pour a lot of organic matter on top of the patch, guys. That's really important, because that's what's gonna get you really good asparagus for dinner later on. All right, people, this is how the patch is looking right now. As you can see, I applied some cow manure. I got some mulch in there, and all the foliage that we got rid of, we are gonna use it actually as foliage, because asparagus, they have very deep root system. They have a very deep root system, so those roots are able to go deep in the ground and reach for a lot of nutrients. And I'm not, I don't want to waste the nutrients and all the foliage to go wasted. Well, they will go to the compost bin anyways, but I can leave it just right here. I'm just gonna water it. I'm gonna water the whole thing. But before that, I want to tell you guys a little secret. It's something that has worked really well for me. This is like a 25, no, it's more than that. I think it's like 45 gallon thing, and here is where I make my cow manure and rabbit manure tea. This thing I want to show you, because that tea is why we got all our lemon mayors flowering like crazy. Look at all those flowers coming out. Oh, there's some lemons hanging there. Those lemons survived the freeze that we had in January. Actually, there's some lemons still hanging. They survived. They survived the freeze last January. But anyways, as you can see, there's a lot of flowers. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if you can see them, but there's flowers all over the place. Here in the orange, the cara orange didn't do too well in the freezing, so that's a lesson learned. So now I know that I gotta take the cara in the garage through the hardest part of the winter. And we provided actually protection for the lemons. I didn't leave them just open. As you can see, they are against the wall, facing south, and these Christmas lights actually help a lot too. You gotta be the outdoor kind, fluorescent Christmas lights that provide a little bit of heat. Then you cover them with your tarps, yeah. You take your covers. You cover it. That little bit of heat keeps the freeze temperatures away from your lemons. But that depends a little bit on how sensitive your plants are also. Apparently, as I can see, Mayor lemons are less sensitive to cold than caracaras. This is, for example, this one right here, the Arctic Frost Satsuma Mandarin. This one I just covered since I couldn't get the lights from there to here. I couldn't get the lights, so I was crossing my fingers. I was, oh, please don't die through the freeze. So it did really good, and all I did was I just covered it. I just put the cover on, but apparently since this guy is less sensitive to cold, then we have the next one, which will be the Mayor lemons, and the more sensitive to cold is gonna be the caracara. From the stuff that we have here, there's a kumquat right here. I think the Maiguas will have done as good as the Arctic Satsuma. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, just a little bit of information right there for you guys to take care of your citrus through the winter, so you don't have to take everything inside the garage or indoors. But what I was saying, what has helped them to establish that well is actually this tea, the cow manure and rabbit manure tea. So I'm gonna apply some right now. Just like that. I'm gonna apply a couple more, and then I'm gonna water it completely. I'm gonna water it completely with a garden hose. I just want some of those nutrients in there. And when you are working on your asparagus patches, you gotta be like very careful not to break the baby stems, because the baby stems are very they break very easily. But you can see it in a positive way too. Okay, and something positive that coming out of the accident is, well, you have a little snack. Oh my God. Yes, guys, there's nothing like growing your own asparagus, and they're so easy to take care of. As you can see, just clear the foliage on spring, put some organic matter on top, dead foliage. You can actually leave it around. Even you can use that foliage and leave it on top of the thing, on top of the patch. And during the process, you can get a little snack. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is the final step for the asparagus patch. So I was gonna water it and show it to you, but this hose that I got is running from that spot right there is running from all the way here. But this end, it was very frayed. So I don't know, guys. So these flexible things are very convenient because they are like, they uses less space. Like when you shut down the faucet, they shrink, and things look like more tidy and everything. But they fray very, very easily. I know there's better materials, but the prices, bro. So I had to go to the store and get me one of those old school ones, the plasticky, rubbery ones, and because I saw prices, and god damn, guys, so freaking expensive. So anyway, this thing was like it had some holes that every time I turned on the thing, it was getting my pants and wet and everything. Anyways, so this is the last thing that we're gonna do with the watering patch and Melo. You please come on, Melo. Oh my god, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, we place Melo over there. Please, Mose, you take care of your sister over there. Keep it right there. Keep your sister over there. Go get it. Go get your sister. Keep it over there. Yeah, thank you. Be like a shepherd dog or something, right? Do your thing. So yeah, guys, this is the last thing that we're doing. We're gonna water it really, really well, because I noticed that my sprinkler over there is a really good one. Pretty much covers this whole area, but all that dead foliage was not allowing the water to penetrate down there at the base of the plants. Melo, you don't want to come here right now. Cats, water don't mix too well. So yeah, she's not stupid. She's staying right there. So yeah, guys, this is the last step. Oh yeah, that mulch gotta be wet, guys. You gotta pour some water if you want it to compost faster, because dry stuff don't compost. You gotta apply water to it for them to all the bacteria, fungus, and all that and little microscopic and some other things to do their thing and turn these into fertilizer for your plants. So yeah, gotta water it, guys. Okay, guys, this is the last step. This is the asparagus patch. See you guys next time.